Well, good morning, church. So excited to share with you some news, and it's a real point of celebration. For those that don't know, the last 3 to 4 years we have been looking to relocate our Malaga congregation to another property that better facilitates what God is doing in us and through us into the community that we live. We've clearly seen God's hand at work as He's relocated our Ellenbrook congregation just 1 year ago, in fact, to what is now the Grace Life Community Centre. We believe the time is now for our Malaga congregation. In fact, God has brought us to a point where in this very last week we've been able to sign off on the sale, and a very favourable sale, of this Malaga asset and enter into a leaseback option. What that means is we have got money in the bank, and it puts us in a place of strength as we look to relocate, and we have a couple of options on the table. Next week, I'm looking forward to sharing this with our Malaga congregation. For all of our partners in the coming weeks and months, there'll be some greater interaction on where to from here. But this is a real point of celebration. Thank you, God. This all really started to accelerate the very week after we received our faith offering back in August. And it was 1 week after where we make a stand and a statement as a community to trust God, to have faith in Him, to cast our grain on the waters, and trust Him with the result. We've seen Him with that result. And we have seen Him over the years. We see Him now, and we're going to continue to see Him as we move forward. I really feel that God has called for us to be strong and courageous, and He is with us in the process. We've seen it through champions of faith in the Old and the New Testament. And there's one particular that I'm reminded of, and that's Abraham. In Hebrews chapter 11 and verse 8, this is what it says. It was by faith that Abraham obeyed when God called him to leave home and go to another land that God would give him as his inheritance. He went without knowing where he was going. I feel that that's us. We have an idea, we have a suspicion, but at the moment, we're just obeying as God leads us to. Church, I want to encourage you, whether you're new or you've been around for a while, whether you're old or young, male or female, it doesn't matter who you are. Let's take a moment to thank God, to celebrate what He's doing in us. And if we can, please, God, intervene and help us in the decision-making process as we move forward and find another favourable outcome for your glory as we relocate our Malaga congregation. Thanks, church. Love you heaps. Onward and upward in Jesus' name.